This season is emotional. All the time you're happy and you are thinking, you know, I can't believe I win again, and then when you go home you worry that you're not going to win the next race. Then you doubt yourself and then you win again, and I keep myself busy trying not to think about having the perfect season because a few years ago I thought about it after injury. I thought, I'm coming back, I'm going to win everything, and then I came back and hurt myself again straight away. So this year I just tried every race. It sounds boring, but every race a new race, you know, thinking about the race, focusing, and I think that's what you've got to do. You know, you've got to stay on your routine and do what you know as a rider you can do. The first World Cup, I was second in qualifying, and I thought, oh, you know, maybe I haven't done enough. And then after that first win at the first World Cup, it gives you a lot of confidence. But I had, you know, never imagined that I would win every World Cup in the year. It's crazy. And every race, I think some bad luck must happen now. I'm going to run out of luck. I will get a crash or get a puncture or something will snap on my bike. And every race it was perfect and it was amazing, so crazy. One race in the middle of the season, they got pretty close, Tane Seagrave, she got pretty close, it was 0.7 seconds, so after that I was like, it made me angry, you know, I don't like getting beaten, and she nearly beat me, and I think that just kind of flicked a switch in my head. And the next race in Canada in Mont-Saint-Anne, I wanted to just smash it. I wanted to ride fast and hard and be really aggressive, and that kind of racing like that, it changed the way I approached the next few races, because most of the time I'm calm and quite relaxed rider, and then it changed it, and I thought, you know, I can attack these next few races and really push myself as a rider. And I learned a lot about my riding. I learned a lot about how to ride more on the edge, I think. Mentally preparing for a race is probably really the hardest thing. You know, at home, the week before World Cup, I'm always grumpy. My boyfriend says, oh, I can tell there's a race coming, you're in a bad mood. And I think you have to just give yourself time to relax and be quiet, because when you get to the race, bang, you know, you're full on, you're racing, you're hitting, you're riding your bike, and there's no time to be scared or to be a wuss. You know, you have to be 100%. So when I'm home, I try and be calm. Well, during a race weekend, it's hard, because on one hand you want to enjoy it, you want to talk to everybody, but on the other hand you have to focus, and I keep myself to myself a lot. You know, I stay in my pits, I stay on the track, and I never really talk to anybody on track. I just ride by myself. I watch my GoPro, I ride, and I do what I want. And I think it's important to know what you have to do personally. All year you're focused on the World Cups, and you know that overall you want to win, and then you win, and it's amazing. You know, you're so happy, and then the World Champs, and everyone wants to win World Champs. It's such a big race. You know, you get the stripes, and then if you don't win, you have the whole winter to think about it. You go home, you think, what if I did this differently? And so if you don't win the last race, then it's good motivation. You're really angry for the winter, but also it would be sad. I would be sad not to win it. Nobody wants to be second at World Champs, so people take risks, they go faster than they can, and anybody can take their brain out and go for it, and maybe they get lucky. I think for me, it's important to just ride, you know, do a run that I'm happy with. If I make a silly mistake, then I will be so angry. So I'm going to try and have a good ride, but not go crazy.
winner this year, the #1 player, Rachel Atherton, leads the start half. 13 World Cup wins on a row, 14 wins in a row if you include last year's World Championship. And it's close. Well, it's just over half a second the advantage then for Rachel Atherton. She can't afford any mistakes now.
Only a couple of seconds to go for her to a perfect season. So bring it down, Rachel.
Down towards the line, she's gonna do it. Rachel Atherton takes gold here in Val di Sole.
It's amazing because, you know, when you're in the season, you're racing and you're nervous and it's not very much fun. You know, it's so horrible. And then after the race, then you can enjoy it. But now it's the end of the season and I'm a bit sad because, you know, I think I will never do this again. I will never be as good as this. So I just try to enjoy it and talk to everybody and, you know, just enjoy it.